There's talks of new Fed chair, and they're going to be a little more hawkish and do a few more rate cuts. Rate cuts really affect SOFR, but is it going to cut treasuries too? We saw that a year or so ago where there was a 50 bip cut and everyone thought that bonds will rally, and it did the opposite. With treasuries, the fear of deficit matters, the fear of inflation, runaway inflation still matters. And so that stayed kind of sticky. If they do cut and treasuries do stay sticky and higher, people maybe just go back to bridge saying, hey, I can get the same exact rate for something transitional than something fixed rate.
I think what you're saying, big picture, is that greed always settles in, or the rational, mathematical, scientific mind settles in. And you're
Right.
absolutely right. You're dealing with SOFR that's 350. But what if SOFR goes back to 200? And then you have a spread of 250, which is where a lot of multi deals are getting done, on top of a SOFR rate that's 200. Now you're talking about a floating rate that's 4.5% all in, starting to feel like 21 again. You cap that for 3 years and you have a 4.5% fixed rate for 3 years. That absolutely could move people back in the bridge financing direction. There is a relationship between the short end and the long end of the curve, but as you alluded to, it's a complicated one. And it doesn't always move in lockstep. And just because the Fed lowers rates dramatically, even from where they are, doesn't necessarily mean the longer end of the curve moves. I think that's absolutely true. We've seen it before. There's no reason we shouldn't see it again.